Yeah, I really enjoy it because back then, actually, I don't even know how to read and write proper. But after I get there, I know how to read and write, and I have handwork that I'm doing. I'm sustaining myself and my mom and my junior one. Really, I enjoy it.
The community-led action for girl child education is one of our key projects that we've implemented over a period of 3 years with support from Malala Fund in Adamawa State.
The community-led collective action for girl child education CKH project was conceptualized to address root barriers that hinders girls from going to school. Because there are certain barriers that hinders girls from going to school, especially in the northeastern part of Nigeria.
And upon our research at the inception, there are lots of issues that were identified as challenges that inhibit girls from attending school and retaining and completion of their education, which amongst them were early marriage, early pregnancy or unwanted pregnancy.
You know, the history of this problem has started from the factors that we found ourselves here in the north. The religion factors are there, where they see a girl child going to school as a taboo.
Girl child are the most vulnerable in the society now. Many parents cannot be able to pay for their child or what.
It's true that all over the world, the number of out of school children is higher in Nigeria than in any other place. And it's very shameful. Consider the population of China, the population of Russia, even India. Upon all this, and still we say that Nigeria, mighty Nigeria, is very embarrassing. Nigeria has faced a lot of challenges, especially the Northeast. We had Boko Haram. We have been having our villages being ravished. Now we have modern issues like kidnapping, cattle rustlers, and so on and so forth. This disturbs education. And whenever there is disturbance, you find that the female is at the receiving end. So the burden was too much. That's why the greater number of out-of-school children, and girls in particular. Because some of the children are out of school because they are hawking for the family.
We have a set of 25 safe spaces in these communities, made up of over 1,072 girls. In the safe spaces, these girls are trained on vocational skills. They are trained on sex education. They are trained on basic numeracy and the importance of girl-child education.
We establish safe spaces, and these safe spaces, help the girls to learn vocational skills. And across the three local governments, the girls were able to pick up different vocational skills like baking, like soap making, and all that. And from the testimonials we've heard so far, some of them have used these skills to train themselves back to school, to get themselves back to school and train to completion.
For instance, in Numan, we have a girl there, several girls actually, but there's a particular girl, Yola. She dropped out of school, was in her SS1, she got pregnant, she dropped out of school. So when she gave birth, the parents said they can't send her to school, that they don't have money to send her to school. She was out of school, but because of the CKH project, she heard about the CKH project from her friends. She decided to join the safe space.
Na rubuta kuma interest. Na fara JS1. Sai na zo na bar zuwan makaranta don ba na samun kuɗin makaranta. Shine na zo na fara zuwan gona. To, da na dan fara samun kuɗin, shine friend na wata je ta same ni da magana. Shine na dawo na sake na fara JS2. Har yanzu na isa SS3 zan gama.
There's no money and there's nobody to help me. That's why I dropped out. And My mother didn't have the strength to take me back to school. When I heard Malala was here to help female children, I decided to join.
My father had 3 wives. My mother is the second wife. He divorced my mother and he sent us away with our mother. We are 4 in numbers. I am a senior one. Before I left my father's house, I was in JSS 3. This is how I dropped out from school.
Da na taɓa yin makaranta ina aji na biyu na rubuta mock. Da zan gama amma bai yi ba. Na yi ciki, an aure ni, mutumin ɗin ya aure ni. Yanzu haka ba ma tare da shi, ya gudu ya bar ni. Na yi ciki, na haifu a 2018. Lokacin ina da shekara 18, na haifi yaro. Ya yi shekara 1 da wata 4. Sai ya rasu, ya bar ni lokacin ma ba mai gidana a nan.
I have finished my junior secondary school because no money to further my education, so I have been stay at home.
I learned so many things in safe space because at the back I left the school and I doesn't know how to read and write, and I doesn't know what handwork I will do. But now I can read and write, and I am doing local spaghetti and helping myself.
I'm enrolled into the safe space meeting by my friend named Agnes. They used to go for safe space meeting at Yola Primary School, so she come and inform me that there is a program called Malala Fund. So she encouraged me to be going there because she told me that in the Malala program they are learning many things that we are not being taught at school or at home.
Friend nawa ne ta je ta same ni a gida. Sai ta gaya min. Shi na ce to bari in zo in kalla ko me yake yi. Shi ne na zo an koya mana aikin hannu.
Amma yanzu haka na yi tunani, na zanna na rasa ya zan yi. Sai nan Aunty Sakina ta zo da taimako a gare ni, da cewa ga yadda zan yi in samu cin gaban rayuwana. Ta koya min yadda zan yi taliya in sayar a bakin hanya, ya yadda zan samu cin gaban rayuwana.
An koya mana yin cake, an koya mana yin Vaseline, an koya mana yin liquid soap da abun wuya. Ina abun wuya ina sayarwa, ina samun kuɗi, ina ma wasu cake, ina samun kuɗi.
There's plenty things that change in my life, and only because of Malala. Malala has come here and helped us how to make cake, how to make donut, how to tie hair, and calabash decoration. So now I'm doing donut and kununzaki, and so I'm selling it at the front of our house. I'm selling. If I finish selling, I'm helping my younger sister to give her money for break, and I'm helping my grandma, old grandma that brought me. I'm helping her too.
The project has benefited me a lot. I learned how to make traditional necklace, which you see it on my neck. I learned how to make liquid soap and also the names of the chemicals, such as caustic soda, soda ash, SNS, color, perfume for boosting. I learned all these items from Malala. If not for Malala, I could have not been to school. And that's why I will say thank you to Malala.
I really changed because I came back to my school and I write my final examination. And I learned how to do local spaghetti. It's the reason why I can do it and sell it and pay my school fees and help myself in any problems that I'm getting in my life.
Haka na ci gaba da shi. Yanzu na sayan ma kai na uniform. Na sayi abin makaranta na, ta kama hanya, ta sa ni a makaranta, ta kai ni gaban principal ta ce gashi so ta taimaka. Daga nan principal ba ta ki ba, ta karɓe ni. Yanzu ina makaranta, ina aji na 2. Yanzu haka na iya rubuta sunana. Ina karatu kaɗan amma ba na jin Turanci. Na san nan gaba zan iya yin Turancin Allah ya yarda. ina son taimakon Aunty Sakina sosai yayin da ta so cin gaban rayuwana. Yanzu in na gama makaranta ina son zama lawyer inda karfin hali. Shi yasa na sa kaina a makaranta. Yanzu ban da yaro, ban da miji, ina son yi makaranta ne a rayuwana yanzu.
We have learned many things like Lucky soap, making cake, making peanuts and donuts. With the few things that I have learned, even today my family members, even without them help, I was able to buy small things to solve my problem. Even the family members, I was able to help my junior ones because I have learned how to sew clothes. And I know how to make Lucky soap, making cake. I know if I sew clothes, the Lucky soap that I have learned, the Vaseline, I will able to do it. If I make it, I will able to make money from it to sponsor for my education, even for my junior ones.
To lokacin da muka shiga face ɗin, lokacin da aka fara, an koya mana donut, su shampoo, su morning fresh da Vaseline. Lokacin na ji daɗi, saboda zan je in yi aiki, in sayar, in na yi sai na sayar, in taimakawa mamana da sauran karwana gida. Because my house is far away from school, so that I take with leave. But the coming of Malala program helped me in my life, but helped me with school materials like sandals, books, pen, and also sponsor for my education. Malala helped me in my life a lot, but make me to be a human being. I have been in my local government for many years. I have learned nothing, but the coming of Malala program, I learned many things. I know without the coming of Malala, I could not have this. My prayer to Malala, my Allah, grant her, guide her, give her long life, protect her. Because Malala erased all the problem in my life.
We have achieved so many things, because before it is these women that are living in the community that used to bring things to sell in the school for the student. But now, because of this program, those that came back to school, what they are doing at the local talia, the mai, they are the ones bringing it to school, selling it to their colleagues. And they are using part of the money to pay their school fees. So it is a great achievement to the school and to the girls that came back to school. Even now, some of them in town, in the community, wants to join this safe space to learn these things. But you people are saying that you have come to an end. So we are pleading with you people, if you can still extend so that others will join and benefit from it.
We have recorded a lot of outcomes. One, the program or girl child education in my local government was below average. And now it is above average, above good, above very good. Any moment is going to become excellent.
Formerly, you cannot find even a one girl who is going back, who is studying. That is our what are we calling our European education. They don't care about it. But even now, if not because of they closed the school, if now you go to Sabon Local Primary School, you can find some of the girls, many of them, they go back to school.
Our girls, when we are able to mobilize them back to school, they were not only taught how to read and write, they had an opportunity to learn some skills.
It's a success, my brother. Serious one. It's a success. Because getting this number back to school is a serious success. No, Haba. It's a huge success. And I very much thank the initiators of this program. And I would wish they continue. Yeah. It's a great success. Kaskenken.